By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how every major crypto exchange works and why the difference between centralized and decentralized systems actually matters for your money. And the last thing I'll tell you, it's something most crypto experts don't explain clearly, but it's the key to understanding where all of this is heading. So sit back, let's get into it. Here's the first thing nobody tells you. When you use a crypto exchange, you're standing in the middle of a marketplace. People who want to sell are matched with people who want to buy. That's the whole game. But here's where it gets interesting. The way that matching happens and who controls the whole operation. That's where everything splits into two completely different worlds. Let's talk about centralized exchanges first. Binance, Coinbase, Kraken. These names are everywhere for a reason. Binance alone handles roughly 60% of all global crypto trading volume. 60%. Let that sink in. These platforms are companies. Real ones. Binance was founded in 2017 by Changpeng Zhao. Everyone calls him CZ. Coinbase launched in 2012 and became the first major crypto company to go public on the stock market in April 2021. Both are worth billions. Both employ thousands of people. Here's the model. You deposit your money. They hold it. You trade through their systems. You trust them to keep it safe. It works. Until it doesn't. In November 2022, FTX, one of the biggest centralized exchanges, collapsed. Fast. Its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, was accused of secretly moving billions in customer funds to his own trading firm. FTX filed for bankruptcy days later. Users lost access to over $1 billion. Creditors are still fighting to get their money back years later. Some may never recover what they put in. The point isn't that centralized exchanges are scams. Most aren't. The point is that when you use one, you're handing over custody of your assets. You don't own your money on a centralized exchange. The exchange does. They're holding it for you. And if something goes wrong, you're just another creditor in a bankruptcy proceeding. That's the trade-off nobody talks about. Convenience versus control. All right, now let's talk about the other side. Decentralized exchanges don't have a CEO. They don't have a company headquarters. They don't have customer support tickets you can submit. What they have is code, smart contracts, self-executing programs that run on blockchain networks like Ethereum. Uniswap is the biggest example. It launched in November 2018. By 2023, it had processed over $1.6 trillion in trades. Trillion with a T. Here's how it works. Instead of an order book, a list of offers maintained by a company. Uniswap uses something called an automated market maker, liquidity pools. Thousands of users deposit their crypto into smart contracts. Those pools provide the funds for trades. When you swap one token for another, you're not matching with a specific seller. You're trading against the pool. The critical difference? Nobody holds your money. You connect your wallet. You pick what you want to swap. The smart contract executes. Your tokens go out. New ones come in. The exchange never takes custody. Your keys, your coins. Simple. This isn't theoretical. It's how hundreds of billions of dollars move every single month. But, and this is important, decentralized exchanges have their own friction. Gas fees on Ethereum can spike during busy periods. Transactions can fail. New users often find the interface intimidating. You're not clicking buy in a polished app. You're interacting with code directly. If you're the type who wants everything to just work, decentralized platforms can feel rough around the edges. The learning curve is real. If you found this helpful so far, hit subscribe. I drop videos like this every week, breaking down the things that actually matter in crypto and finance. Stick around. The best part is coming next. Okay, this is the one I've been waiting to explain. Here's what most people miss. The line between centralized and decentralized isn't as sharp as you're probably thinking. It's blurring fast. Newer systems are combining the best of both worlds. They're called hybrid models, and they're quietly changing everything. Some platforms now operate centralized interfaces for convenience, fast transactions, easy onboarding, familiar design, while settling trades on decentralized infrastructure behind the scenes. Users get the polished experience they expect. But underneath, the custody isn't held by a single company that could fail. It's distributed across a network of validators. Think about what that means. The speed and simplicity of Coinbase, the security model of Uniswap, both at the same time. Projects like Dydex are pushing this further. Dydex uses its own blockchain specifically for order book matching. Trades happen fast. Decentralized order books, not liquidity pools. But the settlement layer stays decentralized. No single company controls your funds. The model is evolving, the old binary. Centralized or decentralized is becoming irrelevant. The future is both. And the best exchanges are already building for that. So where does this leave you? Here's the mental model that actually works. Centralized exchanges are like traditional banks. You deposit. You trust. You get convenience. But you take on counterparty risk. The risk that the company itself fails. Decentralized exchanges are like holding cash in your pocket. Nobody can freeze it. Nobody can lose it through bad decisions. But the responsibility is entirely yours. If you make a mistake, there's no customer support to call. Both are real. Both have trade-offs. The question isn't which is better. It's which one you actually need right now. If you want fast access to hundreds of trading pairs and you're okay with some counterparty risk, Binance or Coinbase is probably fine. If holding your own keys and never worrying about a company collapsing is your priority, a decentralized protocol is worth learning. Most people will use both, and that's the point. These systems aren't fighting each other. They're converging. If this video helped you see things differently, give it a like. Share it with someone who's been confused about how any of this works, and subscribe. I've got more breaking down the things the crypto world doesn't explain clearly enough. Next week, I'm going deep on something a lot of people get wrong. You won't want to miss it.